This is Brent Pope, and this is week one of my video diary. During the World Cup and beyond, what I'm going to do is just pop in every now and again, have my own little video diary and give you my thoughts on the games come out or the games that have gone. But I suppose looking at weekend one, I'm really looking forward to it, albeit getting up in the morning, and I suppose a bit unfortunate that I'm not at home because of course I was involved in the World Cup lead up in 1987, so it would have been nice to get back and see a few familiar faces, but I'm not. I'm on RTE in the mornings with George, so that'll be an experience. But I suppose weekend one, you know, what can we expect? There's a couple of key games, as I see it, key to those respective pools. One of those is Wales v South Africa. I think that South Africa, of course, current champions, are a wee bit underdone. There's a lot of talk about the selection policies over there, about retaining Schmidt as captain, given that he's not the best hooker in the country. Also, you know, talks about de Villiers' selection policies, not playing his full strength side until the last match against the All Black B side. So we don't know a lot about South Africa at the moment. This first game against Wales will give an indication of where they're at, and also where Welsh rugby is at, because Warren Gatland has brought a lot of confidence in this Welsh side. They had a good win against Argentina, scored some impressive tries. They beat England at home, so they're going in, unlike Ireland, they're going into this tournament, you know, fairly confident that they can maybe throw things into a bit of, I suppose, turmoil by beating South Africa. And that would have a lot of ramifications for Ireland, because of course we're looking at a situation where probably Ireland could meet the winner of that pool in the quarter-final. Having said that, Welsh rugby is a bit spasmodic, it's a bit up and down. They could win that game against South Africa and then lose to, say, the likes of Samoa. So that's probably the group of death, and that it's quite an even pool with Fiji chucked in there as well. But I suppose in the other key matchup of that round, I suppose it's Argentina and England. Argentina looked a bit below their best against Wales and haven't had a chance. They have too many tough lead-in matches, so I think the Argentinians by their nature like that, like to have a few robust games under their belt. So it's not quite the same team that they maybe had in 2007, in the sense that, you know, a lot of the star players aren't making the trip. You know, Hernandez has gone, Pichot has retired. I suppose those talismanic players for them, not so many in Argentinian rugby. They'll be good in the scrum. Conor Proney will lead a good, exciting backline, but I think England may just sway that game. So in the other pools, you know, everything's probably going to go the way of the favourites. Ireland, USA, be an interesting one, of course, because Eddie O'Sullivan is involved with the USA now, and Eddie will know a lot about the Irish strengths and weaknesses. Certainly Donncha O'Callaghan was talking this week about having to change the line-out calls, new line-out calls, and that's probably sensible, given that Eddie will know, you know, how certain players jump, how they prefer ball, the types of games that they'll bring to bear. But having said that, I suppose Eddie O'Sullivan faces problems in funding for the USA. They put a lot of their money into sevens. He also faces problems getting all the players together because they're so spread out in the US. You know, they'll be robust, given that it's the 9/11 anniversary, so it'll be emotional for them. So I think they'll give Ireland a really good go for 20-30 minutes. You know, I expect Ireland to win that match reasonably comfortably. The other match, I suppose, that Irish will be looking to is the Australian match against Italy. Robbie Deans has fielded a very strong side for Australia in the first game against Italy. But what is Mallet going to do? Is he going to hold off some of his key players because the key match he will see is Ireland in the last game, or is he going to go out and have a real go at the Australians? I think he's probably going to do the former. I think he's probably going to play a few guys, see that he's in the match, or if not, till half-time, and then get his key players off, because it's the Irish match that he'll be targeting, given that both Ireland and Italy win their matches against the USA and Russia, respectively, which I'm sure they will. So, early predictions, how it's going to go. I think that you're going to have probably New Zealand get to the final anyway on that side of the pool. They'll avoid France, the nemesis side, because they'll probably beat them at the pool stage and they'll go to the other side of the draw. On the other side of the draw, you're probably looking at Australia, although Australia might struggle against the likes of England and possibly France on that side of the draw. I'm still going with a Southern Hemisphere final, the All Blacks versus Australia, and then of course only one result. I'll tell you later. Bye.